any situation we get the potential for undermine the peace and security of this country. So if they see the reports now, the peace commission situation room, and when even it comes to mediation, the peace commission no dey comot freeton or e comot boton for go boom boom per gal chiefdom for go mediate them problems dem dey. So most times you go see the chief imam, you go see the pastors, and you go see the civil society group, you go see the youth group, you go see the mothers club. This na the composition of them structures and they will we get right across the country. You go see them able solve them issues. So we are doing this to enhance what community ownership. So these are some of the ways, then this is how we can respond to some of these flashpoints. Thank you.
Okay. Just pass the mic on because there's a very important point I want to ask Pastor there as well. 20 years ago, if somebody, if a religious leader make a statement where perhaps they challenge with unity and harmony as a country, maybe go scot-free. But in the age of social media as well, you feel as well there's an added pressure on religious leaders on within we go say in the public as well. How una they confront this as well as preachers in a different congregation then? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Morito. And firstly, I'm for commend the Minister of Social Welfare for convening this meeting alongside with the Minister of Information and for taking this so seriously that you physically present in the meeting and for facilitate a necessary dialogue on coexistence and religious tolerance. And because for we as a nation, as has been said, plus minus, this on the more positive end, not keep we as a nation, we faith in God with the different challenges we'll get economically, development, technology, education, and multiple challenges we'll get. We faith in God don't be the driving force and the power we keep we as a nation and we sustain we. And so when that is attacked, we consider them as a very serious issue. And then we ability for coexist regardless of different religious beliefs, as has been echoed here. As I look across, I know people get families then in the church, in the churches way, the other way. I mean, half there, half the other, and they've flown very well. So for we consider this very important. And like you say, there's a time when before news move from here to Obayanda, it takes a long time. I remember we get for go even make a call now. Select, we get for right, later go with for airmail. Now those days are over. So everything will happen, they be reported and communicated real time. And so we get a responsibility for one, remain focused on the fundamental truths where we build upon. And we know say we Lord Jesus Christ, that the Prince of Peace, and the main work now for bring peace between man and God. And bringing peace between man and God, there has to be peace between man and man. And he command we for pray for even the one them we hate we, for love the one them we hate we. And so when we find out there's hate speeches, one, we of course to respond in concern to Wutingon, and we would pray about it, but then also we would present to the congregation waiting for be we response as Christians and people we believe in what in Bible teach we go present to them what in the word of God teach we and how we for respond. Now, but also we go draw attention to those we concern that this thing is important that we deal with them from the root and not allow for spread and not allow, what can be the outcome of such statements and what can be the effect on society, the influence you'll get, and also all ripple effects we will come after. Because we know that every single statement get the potential for create or for destroy. Every single thing said get the ability for build or for shatter. And everything said can bring unity or can bring division. And there are great wars, great battles. We don't start up with somebody's statement, with somebody's word. So we don't take lightly things that are said. And we also go seek for bring people for be, responsible about what they say and think through what you say and respond and then put yourself in a position that you're armed with knowledge and information as to what those damage this can cause, that going forward you're able to act better and think better. So basically, reaction to things on social media where necessary. If there needs to be response, then there'll be a response.
And I come to you, Reverend, as well on the other side. Um, I think perhaps the same question as well. You feel like in the age where everything they go online, so there is also an additional weight with the on our shoulder as well regarding the things they want to say, or regarding how you even treat your congregation as well.
Thank you very much. I want for to the line of my brother. First of all, thanking the Minister of Social Welfare and also that of the information for creating a kind platform here for make we as stakeholders them they able for talk publicly on issues of national concern. I think this my own third term I dey take part in that kind of session there, so I'm not new to this kind of session again. I think the question where you ask very, very relevant at this point. But I think we need for take ourselves back to, as you said, 20 years ago. We need for take ourselves back to history that this nation. And just think back, let's look at the lighter side of things. Just think about the days before internet. Think about the days where we all na be neighbor inside Freetown, if I call am that way there. Think about the days them where we been get them big compound them where one family go get, then they get Bokua Johnny there inside there, he rent and give a cool set of people them. Now that kind of setup there some of we grow inside. Where we did na a compound where Christians in there, Muslim in there, where you get people them of diverse ethnic group. But one day, I know you hear one person tell you come and say, "But Komoyanda, you God where they serve not to the true God, I mean they serve the true God." I not be here one day. One day, I not be here person they say, "But Komoyanda, my own tribe, it better pass your tribe." We are speaking them, what do we they look forward to in those days? Now, especially for them festive period, where Ramadan term reach so. We dey look for that sumakati. Usai, the one them where they na the compound, they go cook that respect. They cook they make that ebe. They make also rice cake, or as they call it now, we they call it rice akara. We dey look forward for making them bring a car to granny and grandpa. Say, Pa, don't bring a car for you, mama, don't bring a for you. We know say at the end of the day, we self get for it today. We dey look forward for the pre-day self, especially let's say the way watching it been there, for more go dance la lantern. We dey look forward for it's a pre-day yes. I think the prayer can don't reach to we first before they go pray self can. Same thing so we Christian get a celebration, especially Christmas time. We all dey celebrate without know who that this be, who that one they be. We all dey enjoy them together. You will find out self, even this morning self, I ask Sheikh Sibo, send me Sumakati pray don't done. You go see Muslim they come back, hey, when me Christmas. We all been they take them as laugh and joke. We dey support each other, we dey go now with church there, we dey go now mosque them. I can tell people and say me papa one of him, me grandpa one of him best friend that be Alaji Cole way make Congo Cross Mosque. And the father one day where he become Imam Nada Mosque, he go make I come. I think I put one now the first mosque and then I put loudspeaker pan a free tongue. Papa they play in call to prayer and everything. Sunday morning, as he play in call to prayer on, the next way they ready up that mosque day. My brother there, he go tell you Bishop Abu. The next way going up that mosque day, now Christian songs, hymns and all been the play am up that mosque day, na Congo Cross. So that environment say now we grow, na free tongue. But we don't find out say now, over the years, we self don't become so westernized that we don't allow things that we not to we culture for come inside and bring division come inside we, even through religion. And one book tell we say love one another because that the greatest commandments and as Papa go like we. And God create we all in an image and likeness.
All right.
I don't tell you the challenge for Congo. Not only between religion, but inside the same religion them. The challenge is because, especially with the advent of this new media. But all the same, as Bishop said, we to concentrate pan now the core values of we religion them.
Okay.
Do unto others as you would have them done to you. As you say, we pay attention to the core value. They say we address the core values, especially we as leaders. Them we address them to a congregation. Them more than it is helping now.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Barry. Let me come to you and as well, like Cody said, and Bishop make a very important point about not just across religion, but I respect within the religion as well, and the different, sometimes different sects them as well, or the different groups them working there as well. Maintaining that balance, that harmony, how important you think it be?
Yeah, thank you very much. And I also commend the Ministry of Social Welfare and the Ministry of Civic Information and Civic this opportunity for coming and discuss the importance of peace, tolerance, and collaboration for the sake of peace. Islam, of course, the basic pillars of Islam is for you to believe in the oneness of Allah, and then that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a messenger. Of course, you have the prayer, the fasting, and the Hajj. So if you believe in that, you are a Muslim. So the internal division that you are talking about is a matter of interpreting the Quran and the prophetic Hadith. And that is permissible to a certain extent. Just like our 1991 National Constitution is a document. But come with copies now and distribute it among we Naya. They let Alma read what you understand. Section this, section that, section this, section that. Would they get different understanding? That is why we go to the Supreme Court for like the interpret them for we. Because if me interpret them, this interpret them, would they get different what is it? So it is a national feeling for now we get different opinions within the religion, as long as you are within the framework and the principles, basic principles of Islam. You not deviate. The problem is ignorance. Ignorance in the Hamburg we right now. People don't know study religion properly. Everybody today in a sheikh. I believe she wanna self when I get a lot of pastors, man of God, we self get a lot of sheikhs them now. You know, some of them believe in me, they not even pass, if I call it MPSC, pan religion, if you get the MPSC exam, but in a professor, in a university, they talk about religion. So this is the problem we would get. Even with scholars, with Muslim scholars, you know, when they ask them question, then they spend time before they answer. Not like today, they sit down now, they answer 1,000 questions about marriage, about business, about this, about that. Because there is implication where they talk. If they give fatwa, if they give religious opinion, say this is permissible, this is not permissible, no. So the internal division, there is also an etiquette, adabul khilaf, they call it adabul khilaf. How can you differ? There is a code of conduct. Number one, you know, for attack the personality. Discuss the issue. For example, if you say, where they pray, you for fold your hand, or you know for fold your hand. You know for attack the person, say you're not a stupid person, you don't understand self, you know sabi that. You don't go out of the etiquette, you don't the code of conduct. When I would get problem, try for present your justification supported by, of course, the Quranic teachings and the prophetic sayings. So this internal division where they happen, of course, you get a boundary, you get a limit. You know for past that limit there. But above all, you forget respect for your company mortal man. The Quran they tell we say, as a Muslim, don't insult the gods of the unbelievers. Just imagine somebody they worship cow, or they worship one mango tick or cotton tree. She don't do the worship. No insult that cotton tree there. Quran they tell you so. Because when you insult the cotton tree, you know the cotton tree they insult you, the person they worship the cotton tree. And they fire back, they insult you. Okay. And when insult you, faith don't come, confusion don't come, which is against the principles of Islam to maintain peace and to safeguard life. This is one of the basic requirements in religion, to save your life, to maintain peace. Now, it's forbidden. If you life sick, you can eat them just for save your life. When Corona been happen and Ebola, now in the scholars and be used for say now close the mosques, no go pray in a mosque. But Kubin say no, we not agree. Would they go pray? Would they go pray? This is a God in mosques. Now they will refer them back to that principle for preserve life and to protect and safeguard life.
Okay.
So if you go to the mosque, you go get Ebola or you go get Corona, you they die. Therefore, God no go gladly for you. So now they will be used for convince. So bottom line is you get for respect the individual first, regardless of the religion, and then engage them in a very good manner. Because Prophet they say, Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir falyaqul khayran aw liyasmut. Anybody who believe in God and you believe in the day of judgment that they get for judge you, if you talk, fine talk, or you shut up. It's the prophet that talks to, or shut up. Not talk nothing. If you not sabi talk fine, well not talk. So this is what I would like to.
And are they perhaps for end this panel, I will come to you, Sheikh, and that very important point we Sheikh Barry talk about that respect despite the divergent opinion as well, what we can get as well. How do we maintain that in communities, in congregation, or even the preachers them as well? How do we maintain that spirit?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I want to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good afternoon to the London people and everybody. Mina Laji Ibrahim Skano. Actually, not to me not be the candidate for this particular podium. We don't prepare the mufti for that. But as they announced my name as the National Secretary General, I say, I make a come forward. For come to your question, I want to first of all thank the organizers of this program, especially we landed minister, we that the Minister of Social Welfare, and the organizers, we that the Minister of Information. Really, this problem, we now the United Council of Imams, and I talk specifically with the Imams them. Most of them problem here can come out because now we are the heads of the masjid them. And most of the cleric them at times who can come out, the sheikh them, the so-called sheikh the way can come, the police statement and the boku them can come out from your side. And equally, that's where they come again from we Council of Churches, we that the Christian people. We the Council of Imams, just like my brother say, the biggest problem we get at this country, you know, they come out from the religious leaders. Religious leaders, we don't coexist, we don't cohabit for quite a long time according to the history of this country. We don't want to get problem. But as we all know today, the emergence of the social media, somebody goes sit in a room, maybe a land small thing, he gives a big title, saying a check, he talks something, he send out. And when you look at it again, you look the level of education, the ignorance, is plenty. And this ignorance here, we're not going to hide the fact, even among some of the spiritual leaders them. They know they to the level where if you say we for solve this problem. This is a big problem will affect you. Because if you look to that, the religion don't make them very clear. Like what God has said, you know, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. And we for Islam, lakum dinikum walidin. And there is no compulsion in religion. This anybody will understand religion, know that is very, very clear. But the one day when they come in, I can remember some years ago, we organized a forum, I think like the same hall, where the office of the National Security organized. That time again, we get a threat from the Al-Shabaab. The first time we Salon sent a contingent for go to Somalia, where Al-Shabaab then threatened we. And that threatened there, a slogan be there, always, somebody will not be Muslim, but say Allah Akbar, huh? It remember saying a danger behind that. Yes. We'll be organizing forum now. We'll be come up with some salient recommendations. Then at the file of the ONS if they look at them. We'll be advise them as religious people from the Christian from the Christian angle and for the Islamic angle. For the Islamic angle, we'll be even get a program where they go for 6 months. Inside these 6 months, we'll be try for define the word terrorism. Terrorism, Islamic point of view. We prepare sermons for 6 months. We spread our rights around the country. For the link, jihad, this jihad they talk about where some people they associate with terrorism. Waiting now the true jihad. We do that, we scatter up for that. And we also advise government on the infiltration of some of them, their organization, the way they come. We tell the minister plenty thank you because in wisdom, now we get some big organization they waiting in the country where anybody will carry we want register and they refer you to the organization. Like the Interreligious Council. I don't know if you say any organization will come, somebody will come, he can't register, say me in a religious somebody want to do so. We will know in background, you can register so that approach will be very, very good. Okay. And we even they go to the extent we inside when at the Islamic side, we will even monitor some of them madrasa they will do because for avoid this radicalization. We will do that. So we appeal to the government for let them monitor this one again and make them empower some of them with big organizations we don't make them give the opportunity there so that we're able to regulate some of them smaller where they can. Because if we're not if they come on and come to the government and the government recognize them, then it's like so we're not important. All right. So the government for empower we.
Thank you very much. And I recognize the point where Reverend Jesse Fona raised that we not get everybody on this panel. So because of that, one for come midway. So at the very least, for end this conversation, one for hearing from at least 5 people here in the room. I mean that is still small, but in the interest of fairness as well, because I know say so many other people on this side as well, down on the floor here as well, we want for contribute to this. So maybe when I just go raise your hands up, we'll go take 5, I go try for disperse the number as fairly as possible across the road as well. So contributions for add, as I get my brother 1, I just want for okay, we'll get Sheikh Usha here. Anybody from okay, we'll get Sheikh Maz and then 4. So, and then of course I get Reverend James as well. We, of course. Oh, okay. So let me start with this man. Yes, yes. No, this check. So please let's keep him to a minute because I think we have some. We need to wrap up as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أمين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good afternoon to all. Thank you so very much, Ministry of Social Welfare, the head and all the staff. We pray that Allah will continue to grow this country in our hand and we live in peace, harmony by His grace. Amen. The area where I just want to talk about briefly, you asked one of the elders about the social media. Things way it could happen them is 40 things way how we able to control their social media, their followers who get them from the stop and they scatter and they. Now that area no more I want for kind of small million contribution is that if we don't dissolve them like from the ministries, they don't dissolve them, but still it exists. Sometimes it can happen for one reason. If they see say that particular person will do that bad havoc, if they not call her on board, everybody see him, kujuma kuju in the country, so to speak. People that go see the other stone day until they see una take action. Let us see say una don't actually go into it. So my advice is let the government go they look into that, not by doing bad with the individual, but for let the populace see say, oh, government has not something to us this. If they don't do them, for let we move for the social media, it don't go easy. Pass and see the car inside. That's my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's come this side and I'll come to you, Reverend James. Yes, let's go to that woman there and then we'll come to Sheikh here.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be to all of us here. Thank you very much to the Minister
Social
Welfare for organizing this podium. But honestly, I think say within me that it's not fair. When I don't watch the conclusion of the panel, it's not fair at all on the people where some of them there. Because there are other people who are very important in this particular issue you're talking about, we're not there under, and they therefore defend themselves. No more completely, you just say, okay, we're not discuss, then somebody there within this circle, we're not there for defending themselves, then you not get a right. It will not all go well. Thank you very much.
All right, let's go to check and then they come via.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه المتقين. We tell God thank you, and we tell the Minister of Social Welfare thank you very much. Everybody present here, I will tell them thank you. What is wonderful meeting more than the take now today. Because this is very, very important for you in this country. I come to my own point for say, unity in a team where God don't work creatively. Now don't command me. For Lord make unity among each other. Many verses there inside the Holy Quran will tell you about that. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I don't talk about that several times. The Prophet don't tell you say, Al-insan imma akhul laka fi din aw nazirun laka fil khalq. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, to his family, to followers. He tell you say, human being, imma as you brother of a human being, or you brother of a religion. But anyhow, be everybody will say, take her as your brother. The Prophet tell me the urge we for make like each other. He said, man, asan fi din, balan la baitan fi jana la na hasan bin amali. Prophet the urge we for make we love ourselves, we like ourselves. He said, anybody that take in company as real brother, he said, God not ready all for building inside paradise for a lodging where you not get no other work where they do in this world, yeah, where they get that kind of lodging. That now for us, you with each other. In this country, if you consider about it now, look and say, like how some we speakers, they don't talk about on the men so small. Any side we did, even your house or your family, your community, at the area, the mosque society, the areas society, people then they ask Christian, Muslim, other different people then all go there with you. Now they move together.
All right.
When I go be as family. So
Right.
for that we the maintain the thing here. So immediately I maintain. Then now we as Muslim then on side, like we then a Wilkins Road area na day a day. We get what they call Supreme Islamic Council. Sorry, what they say Asrafa Islamic Union. That they cover more than 12 mosques and 15 mosques there. Down the all the Islamic sections and they inside there, where they arrange for make use this
Thank you.
Jawad Nyare about that.
Thank
Is
you
that
very
even
much.
what we there? So
All right.
I
Thank you very
want-
much. Let me go to Reverend James over there. Yeah, I come back to you, Chairman. I just want come, please. Let's go to Reverend James, please, quickly. Will come back to you, Chairman, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. I dey talk inside Jesus in him. I want to tell the moderator thank you because you give me I can go. Because you give me opportunity for talking at the side, even though some people are not represented here and there. I mean, at least you don't create the platform. If they have people here, I mean, they also can speak, you know, for them because they are not represented there. I want to tell the religious leaders and thank you for their submission the way they don't make. But as a Sierra Leonean, I want to say, to a certain extent, I am a bit apprehensive because we get some of the leaders the way they talk say, this social media. I happen for being media person. This social media, now content now they develop for put there. You not just they no more by itself. If you not take content you put on the social media na nothing. Now then they make a social. And I want to tell my colleague Tenki, because something in the way they don't talk, where it give me an understanding where I not been get before. Because my idea as to those who are not part of my religion, it be they make her afraid because of what they think. So I'm glad, but one thing where I want to talk now, we involvement and some of the statements who they make, where they put in social media, where they come out from the religious leaders themselves. When they say religious leaders, they not so then they cause the problem. But I want to say some religious leaders and then they cause the problem. Look lately as you don't know, they watch and they go through social media. I find out say some religious leaders then go on social media and then they talk about something we don't get to do with salon, we get to do with Iran and what did they happen there. And for you for come and can make some of the statements the way me hearing on social media, are they panic as Sierra Leonean. It make another peace because I see waiting America they do in Nigeria. I see waiting they don't care go there, where they don't go station there now. And as a Sierra Leonean, for make us sit down and hear people and they talk something, we go open we country up to them kind of thing and then they begin bring pets kind of so. I not think say it right.
All right.
And somebody say not to the religious leaders. And me say that particular thing they will see the religious leader. Now here he come out from.
Thank you
So
very much.
I think say I want to make the religious leader themselves. They know the involvement with let them know they take we na Sierra Leone and what they happen outside and they link we because it make we prone to attacks. So I think say that in a one thing, not to internally no more, but externally, what thing they happen? How would they join people and would they go join forces and they forget say we peace and security in this nation it can't force.
Thank you
No
very much,
side
Dr.
for
James.
going to salon no more with it.
Yeah.
So please I want to make that point of caution to religious leaders the way they do that because right now me a panic man not tell nobody like.
All right. There's a gentleman in the brown with the man in the brown. Yes. Just get the mic quickly. We'll cancel you, Sam. Please. I know so many people want to make them points, and I was please let us keep them as short as possible.
Yes, exactly. So
Thank you very much.
I'll observe existing protocols. I want to add my voice to what learned brother has just said. I want to believe that interpretation is very, very important. The way we interpret the books It's very, very important, and that has been causing a lot of problem. The problem in Boku and the way we would interpret the scriptures. And I believe say it's necessary for make even we as a religious leaders, we get waiting I call regulations. We need for the regulate some people and this God business. Not to all man we say on clerical somebody feel say he don't sabi all thing. I not think say we don't sabi knowledge and power. So, board and see how much we go in for help for bring people them on board for make them acquire more knowledge in interpretation. Because if we can well the scripture, we will more problem. The problems then go continue for really they explode. Because when you go take somebody, sometimes when a bishop or apostle, you know, sabi better thing, you go talk something, it really cause a to we as ministers because we're not able for really
All right.
deal with them properly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think there's a man here in the brown as well, front here. And then I go, yes. Yeah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Mina Sheikh Mohammed Taslim Thomas, the National Mufti for the Council of Kenya. Unfortunate for be a Fobe man. The Saiwe mosques done there for 200 years now. The Jamil Atik, the Foabe mosques done there for 200 years. Me, na new boy, na Thomas, the mosques, everybody, na Thomas. We not get problem one day. Years now, we not get problem. Everybody with they practice religion, would they meet together. But I've been fortunate again 2008, 2013, and 2021. The same line ministry, Ministry of Social Welfare, where we get documents in there. We don't get white paper in there. We don't get memorandum of understanding. Me, I feel say there should be a special officer where for the relate, where to be non talk today, to waiting the communique we for sign today. We will not go where former minister Mojo Kaikai, we don't sign memorandum of understanding, we don't go again with other one day. Them white paper then they, because now this world they sit down for is small. With the day now, we don't build mosques of 200 years, they can build church next tomorrow. We go there, we don't build church, we get church who sabi 180 years, they can build mosques tomorrow. But all lentier been get white papers them. All lentier them get memorandum of understanding. May I appeal to the honorable minister, make you check all them documents them who don't get memorandum of understanding, and may call the experts them other than today, because people in the way know we need more experts them. We in Islam sometimes we pay 7 million Sierra Leonean, we get about 1,000 of we don't go study abroad. We get 28 PhD, we get 62 master, we get about 700 more.
Thank you very much.
If we get all them country that will go study, if the difference of whose side they will go study, it can be a problem again. So the ministry itself get for help we make we come to one other than a larger gathering. We treat it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Some information. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's take chairman here quickly. We shall just be a bit small and big. I mean, so I think, yeah. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. Justice Abubakar King, President of Forum. Madam Minister, thank you very much. I just want for buttress the point that Muslims and Christians have lived peacefully for years. Some of who attended Christian schools, Albert Academy, Silon Grammar School. I had distinction in Bible knowledge. I can tell just one about the Beatitudes, the New Testament. I go to the Old Testament, I'll tell him about the Pharisees and the Sadducees. That has not changed my religion. I'm a Muslim and I respect Christians. We are together. I was a chorister. I was a tenor singer. I sang an anthem at the King Memorial Church. Let God be magnified. I still remember. I'm still a Muslim. But if I can talk then to another who boost me ego, for let we know say Israeli Muslim and Christians them would they live in peace. This last Christmas, next door to me is the pastor of St. John's Church, Wellington. The pepper soup and waiting that was photo and chicken and come. As if one other look me. Then the choir master said, he sent for me. Not that to go up, meet Christians and Muslims. When they come, all man and was packing. What I'm saying is that things is the proliferation of these sheikhs. I said it in Bo at the Jansa conference. Too many sheikhs in the country. We have to regulate them. I made a suggestion that whoever comes from Saudi or Sudan, just like the law school, when you come out, you go to the law school. Not so. They teach you the profession, how for talk, who side for talk. Every corner I pass, all man they talk, all man they preach, all man they what is them. Just this Christmas, man, check man to go talk, say. If a Muslim say Merry Christmas to a Christian, now hell they go. But as president of Forum, we put out my press release. I'm sure all of you saw it. I'm happy the government took action, ONS and CID. Abubakar, unfortunately, he bears my name. Abubakar Kama, he was arrested in Bo. He apologized profusely. Do you make you try what you don't preserve? But you not get people over the camp. So what I'm suggesting, Mr. Minister, this is Mr. Minister, very important. Let's have a seminar in this country. When you come from Sudan outside, you go to that seminar today. We have reputable chefs. Fuad, Ramadan Jallo, Teslim Thomas, Abubakar Conte, Yusuf Kale. Make them go there, teach them how to talk. I'm sure the Christians have it. Not so. You teach them how to talk in public. I'm really fed up with the chefs. Yeah.
All right.
I could try and make do something about it.
Thank you very much. I think that's the last reaction we'll take from the floor. Let's give him a big round of applause. I'm really sorry we didn't for wrap up, but the only person who I get forget the last bite to because in they represent the Inter-Religious Council, where I know so maybe voice will cover all man, na Reverend Jesse for make it just wrap up all of them points there for we. And finally, a commitment to peace and harmony as well. Because overwhelmingly, that is what we are hearing in the room, that everybody's committed for make sure say we keep those principles alive.
I decide for stand out of respect for the audience with the here. Most of the suggestions I want to debate. No one cry down, minister, yeah, before the current minister. They have their own bites, they have done extremely well. But I tell you, the proactiveness of the current minister is extraordinary. In love and commitment to religious tolerance. And in fact, for religion, they say, where are Mike?
No, you need a mic.
All right. And the minister way they say to we religious leaders, you are beyond that point for let any minister or ministry just use una without coming to we and give that the respect we deserve. I notice would ever get any minister for say that. So you get tremendous respect for religious leaders, and there is nothing you don't do when you do with religion at this country. We don't contact the key religious leaders, right? Very, very key. All of them here wanted to talk about. The minister don't go far ahead of we for make sure say they are put in place. They don't hire a consultant when a key religious leader in this country, and in fact, he is a lawyer in biblical studies, and he don't hire him for develop a code of conduct for ensure say there is peace and religious tolerance, and how we able for exist at the communities what I will find myself. They don't call the leadership of the Interreligious Council and key other religious leaders. They don't share the draft with we. And we feel so impressed about them. We acknowledge them and we endorse them. So now the responsibility we did at hand, a one follow will go around the entire country and share that document with all religious leaders across the districts. And then after that, we'll come to Freetown and able forget the final national issue on them, and then we all go take a decision for peaceful coexistence. The issue will happen, then this our whole sister been afraid about. I am sure that the reason that make now in one of the key things that we necessitate this meeting today for make equity assurance say we not tolerate that in this country at all. We not tolerate that. And the ministry want to make it very clear, supported by the Ministry of Information, so that everybody in the country, we not religious leader, no say we got to be responsible in we advocacy, we got to be responsible in the messages all they preach. Mr. Moderator, do ya? I want for big somebody that we don't raise up a hand severally, and it's key in the faith. And I'm a former president. If you're not talking, tell me what you want for so I will feel bad.
I can't say no to you.
Check out Bakar Conte.
Yes.
Please.
Share go give you the final. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think I need to give the benediction.
Yeah.
Mr. Moderator, there's one for Civic for joining other speakers. We don't commend we current Minister of Social Welfare. And me, I would advise in future if we get some kind of guardians, yeah, dear, let we include female panelists in future. I feel that we sister be the one for talk. But for make me conclude as I say, I give the benediction. Alhaji Sheikh Taslim Thomas in statement, and we president and for the forum. You know, we get religious leaders, we get destructive potentials, and we get religious leaders with constructive potentials. I think, see, we for know that one day. Thank God. We get a statement where they say, forget waiting them don't get already, not to out of wisdom. I do pray and hope, as the Inspector Slim Thomas be mentioned about documents them. We don't sign white paper about the proximity of we houses of worship within the cause. We do pray and hope. We minister within it they do now. And as the secretary Afona been said, the document we don't develop, and we all be discussed on the significance of that document, and we as religious interreligious council, we endorse them. We do hope and pray that they will expedite in fine-tuning so that
it will become an effective document for bet. Good eye for bet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. A big round of applause for Sheikh for that very good benediction, as he call them. I want to say many thanks to the audience, to the panelists them here. This has been one of the most difficult conversation for me to manage, because how do you tell religious leaders that we are, I mean, don't say much. Yes. So yeah, it has been, but tell God thank you. We are here at the end of the road. When I know I just sit down, because now I want to call on the Minister of Social Welfare as well for come read for we the communique, and then immediately after that we proceed for sign up. But a big round of applause for we panelists then, please.
Thank you very much. I feel relief. I don't know who that every day watch me work on first. I've been look tense. Not so, but now I really feel relief. I want to recognize the presence of the Minister of Development, Economic Planning, Madam Kenya Balei, Ideya with me. I really want to continue to say a big thank you to the clergy, the religious leaders. Una day one ya as at a short notice, na a real testament to una commitment for peace and harmony and even love na this country. I don't take it for granted, even as Minister of Social Welfare, to be honest. In some places, it's difficult for organizing this way. Forget really the real people where you they call opinion leaders, like they want for come at very short notice, because I just travel come from the US. In fact, from there they will begin send message to some of them. And they don't left all them be, they are very busy people, by the way. We can think saying that we busy, the religious people they're busy past week. They don't left all them busy schedule. They can there, because then she say this in a national call. This is a national call. This is a call where very important, because it hinge on the lives of people, citizens. The very citizens where they team up before for preach, for talk to. Now the life they would talk about. And I really want for let waiting we don't discuss now today. Let we not just talk and go. Let we reflect on them. And even when we go back now with different religious places, them, let we make sure say this is something. If I for call and sermon self, let it be let we talk to people there about them. Because as I've been telling now, peace is priceless. So peace is priceless. Let we maintain peace. Let we maintain harmony. Because a house divided against itself. Just imagine that there will be no development. There will be no growth. We will be stagnated. Some of we know when the war come, we're not to be even religious. The religious one can be worse. So you don't want to even think about it. If you let this country, we meet this country in peace. We don't listen to leaders then, whether they give you the reflection of how things were, the perspective for how religion, how them being used for doing. Things will for continue on that trajectory. Because God set wants we in peace. God, we all know, now the heart is the watch. Pray to you, to God, commune with God. Now you ain't get business. The other person left her. He said, you know, Georgia, left her, do you young. Simple. And now that way they be done day. Now that let make me and you today, we can meet peace in this country. Yeah, you say church and mosque done over 200 years, 180 years. That means people have lived. And we don't meet at the books. We're to meet at the books. Now that Sierra Leone is a religious tolerance country. And so now so one for Lefa.
yeah, for we generation, for we picking them. Please, it go be very unfair for low we can't meet peace, religious tolerance, then we can't left religious anarchy. I don't think say any one of we then so we want that one day. We have our children coming. Let us put that thing in them. When are the values we hold this country together? I feel touched about this, and I be feel for talk this. As a ministry, I count from Reverend Fauna. Reverend Fauna, thank you very much. Reverend Fauna has been one of the lead people we really don't they support when it comes to their issues. Then yeah, of course, with every other person within IASO. And taking over the ministry, I find out say yes, engagement will be there. But one of the critical things is that we need a policy. We need a policy where, if we not checkmate ourselves, it will go into a law. Now this country, we will have a law. Yes, because between me and you, this country is bigger than any one of me and you individual, because we get for live as one. So therefore, we are beginning with a policy on religious tolerance and practice. And that one day, not so win at the ministry, they see don't do amo. Now I make una yellow from Reverend, there's a consultant leading on it, and it get for be una. Now una the shaper. That means what kind of country do we want in? What kind of Sierra Leone do we want in the area of religion? Do we want a harmonized country who say everybody in faith important? Because you don't have to look down on the other person in faith. Now they're the problem they come out. Everybody in faith, let them practice their faith. Don't judge anybody. Once you do that, there's peace. And at that one day, now we want for do as a country. Now Ingo hold this country together. And I want for tell the leaders then thank you, because every one of them we don't talk today, including with other leaders the way they we also don't get the opportunity. And I will apologize because Una self no, not to everybody go there at the podium, but everybody's views are very important. In fact, this is just the beginning of the consultation and the dialogue then we'll get forget. We therefore be covered by the Ministry of Information across the country on this religious tolerance. We are not leaving it all. We still don't hold and so until Sierra Leoneans they understand say this country how you see with all the preacher, all man they talk abroad saying a religious tolerance country. It get for sink to the last person in yes, especially those who are seemingly wanting to deviate. As for the extremists, where they try for creeping, now I make a bit talk say we will have a policy and maybe later it go be law. Because we're not going to be like other country that we get anarchy per religious business. No, we're not going to do that. So therefore, the religious tolerance practice policy, it get for one of the things the way they do mainly is that it take the responsibility, it hang on the religious leaders their head. Now that's what we get for them. Now I make somebody be talking and say, when you come, you are open church, you are open mosque, you get for belong. Are you in the Catholic? You don't go talk to the Catholic mission or the head of the Catholic, then go must get the head. Evangelical, you don't go there. CCSL, you don't go there until they certify you before you cancel interreligious council. Now they do the final one before you reach now the ministry. If we not get a certified thing and they from their level, then they take on a ministry, we are not going to look at you. So you know the common or any side, you can't say like go to ministry, like go register. It's not going to happen. When this practice policy, when it come out, that's the thing. We are putting it on them. Because tomorrow when something happen, they come back to Reverend Fauna. Reverend Fauna self go back to CCSL, or it go back to Supreme Islamic Council, or also a Council of Imam. Anyhow, una arranger. And so we will expect that una self will put una your modalities in place, where for able make una fact check, una monitor, and all of that. So the policy is coming. And it is going to be shaped by you. This is not just the preamble again now. And we go must make sure that by the special grace of God, we all deserve, it will be well now this country. Now to the communique today. This communique na a basis also for the religious practice tolerance. And I go read this communique and the leaders the way they na and any other key leader where they even go come and sign. Because after we don't do that, the national security then get forget one copy. Why? Because very recently, where we get something during that Christmas, somebody was arrested. The religious leaders then go release that person. Well, after today, in fact, 1 minute after this whole process done, you go say anything. No religious leader, not they go save you. You will go through the full force of the law. And I want to get that message, the full force of the law. After this, the minutes where they done for sign this. And now that's the religious leaders that they can commit to. Say they will talk to their membership, they will encourage them, they will preach it, so that nobody no go make statements here and we go put this country under fire. You do that, the law, it is taking full course because we dey under law and order. We dey under the rule of law. This communique is issued following a special national conversation, that's the one we just did on, convened by the Ministry of Social Welfare and the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, bringing together religious leaders, law enforcement, moral guarantors, and civic leaders. Sierra Leone is defined by its enduring tradition of religious tolerance, mutual respect, and peaceful coexistence across generations. Muslims, Christians, and people of other faiths have lived side by side, often within the same families, making interfaith unity one of our greatest national strengths. Religious leaders have played a central role in preserving this harmony, including during moments of national challenge. Today, in the face of global tensions, misinformation, and isolated incidents, that risk undermines our value. We reaffirm a shared commitment to peace, responsible leadership, and national cohesion. This communique reflects the united resolve of the government of Sierra Leone and religious leaders to protect our tradition of harmony and to reject all forms of hate, incitement, and division. Core commitments. We jointly commit to the following. 1. Peace and national unity. Promote messages of peace, tolerance, and unity across all communities and actively strengthen social cohesion. 2. Zero tolerance for incitement. Reject all forms of hate speech, incitement, and extremist rhetoric. Religion must never be used to provoke violence or division. All communication, sermon, public statements, and digital content must promote, restrain, respect, and lawful conduct. 3. Responsible and non-partisan engagement. Preserve the neutrality of religious institutions by avoiding partisan political activities while encouraging peaceful and responsible civic participation. 4. Leadership accountability. Take responsibility for guiding followers, correcting harmful conduct, and working with relevant authorities to prevent and de-escalate tension. 5. Interfaith collaboration. Strengthen cooperation among faith communities, sustain dialogue, and stand united against any threat to peaceful coexistence. Implementation. These commitments will be advanced through shared responsibility. 1. Religious institutions will promote internal accountability, guide followers, and strengthen interfaith engagements. 2. Governments will facilitate continued dialogue, support community structures, and expand civic education and early response mechanism. 3. Communities will reinforce peace building through inclusive dialogue and participation. Call to action. Religious leaders are invited to endorse this communique as a clear demonstration of their commitment to Sierra Leone's value and to the outcome of this national engagement. Religion must remain a force for peace, unity, and the common good. Declaration. We, the undersigned religious leaders of Sierra Leone, having participated in this national conversation, reaffirms our commitment to 1. Peaceful coexistence, 2. Mutual respect across all faiths, 3. Responsible and accountable leadership, 4. The rejection of hate, incitement, and extremism. We commit to safeguard national unity and to guide our communities in the spirit of tolerance, dignity, and civic responsibility. End of communique. Thank you very much. So this is it. This is what we are committing to. So the reason why religious leaders, of course, my esteemed religious leaders sitting here, they are over committed, so they will never make those statements. But the reason why they will sign, because they have followers, and then I know one or two of them who went to bail somebody that was arrested. So that is why they will sign today. And when you see your leader signing, you know that this has become very serious, that they will not go to any police station or any CID to free you. And I expect our media people to really disseminate this far and wide. As a matter of fact, if SLBC or any of those other ones can continue to play this over and again, our communique, reminding people, because no sooner we finish here today, this kicks in straight. And that is why it was very important that our National Security Office, ONS, he was here earlier and made a very powerful statement of how we want to consolidate the peace in this country. National security is priceless. This country, we must keep it together for our generation yet unborn. I want to thank you very much on this note. And also, I will ask now that we get the communique signed, and after that we will do a group photo of all the leaders here, and that can serve as a powerful reminder of this national conversation that we've had today. Thank you very much. So far. It will be 4.
Sorry, let me say something.
Okay. Not yet.
Two. Okay, the issue I want to talk about na the communique. I must probably now don't see him. Let me see your hand. Right, 3 people, 4. That is plenty people. Plenty of people don't see him yet. Okay, and usually, which way they do in the Interreligious Council, we get a constitution with a guideway. And in that constitution, the people will get mandate for sign a national document at the presidency. The president, if you know the vice president, 1, if you know the second vice president. The reason is when the president, who is a Christian, and the vice president, who is a Muslim, they have signed for all the religious communities, because it is the Interreligious Council that covers those institutions. Are you following me? Do you understand what I'm saying? If now communication we will derive from us, we also can add the Secretary General for be a third person as the scribe of the institution. So in the forum, series of questions came up. And one of them, Udago signed the communique. The president is out in Italy. The vice president wants to get issue with something about the Hajj, something so he's not here. Said I don't sure I will make it. And the second vice president, they na America is have not there. But that is not a part of the Interreligious Council. So I don't know which will be the minds of, as I say, me not to the council, me na scribe, the secretary. The Interreligious Council 90s, they wanna always sit on here. I don't want to be quoted. My responsibility is to give direction and education, right, to the leadership and to members of council. And the minister don't do this, it's all right to personal point of view. That's why we are here to participate. So we have to work in unison, we all agree. So that tomorrow I'm not going to say, Reverend Fona, I'm proud at the Constitution. Even though President not there, and just to ABC and this. So I go ask the minister, please make it lead in this discussion and guide me. Because here they not put no organization. So that means we always there, I will be part of this. You can write your name, you write your organization, you sign. So if that is the way we want to go, that is perfect. So not only like an interreligious council leading it, but we all, as unions and religious leaders, the sign up.
Thank you very much, sir. Una lo clap for him. I think Lekabi say no more. Your commitments, everybody we can also. This don't show say una committed to peace and harmony for we country. And usually when you want for translate then commitments and you sign for even the others where they out of this country or who side and they because until they say the social media again good part again bad part. The good part now of this social media now that waiting we don't do now so today the message get for go and this communique once we sign they all over the place, then no say now, then leaders then then committed for say now peace then one. So you know we go do bad, you run council, you leader now. No. Because then they don't talk Naya, they don't make them very clear, then position is very, very clear. Naya say now peace we want. I want to know if anybody day against waiting we put Naya today. Well, I don't read so. We really hinge on peace. Nobody, not so. A very clear and transparent and not give waiting self to anybody. We're not opening against her. We not give waiting self to anybody like for say liability. If I sign this, they don't hold me to ransom. No, that's not what it is. It is just your commitment to the peace of this country. Now you want for show out there say, I am a clergy, I am a head of evangelical, I am a head of Muslim brotherhood or whatever, and I commit and agree say yes, we want peace in this country. We want coexistence. That same talk where that pub been talk, somebody been there we talk say, would they eat then they send for me what did they be send for you Christmas Day? Hey, chicken and waiting. Hog food. They tell chicken and that soup. Oh, pepper soup, exactly. So now that kind of thing now they talk about Naya. And therefore, Reverend Fona, I take your point very well, sir. And I thank you very much for making that clarification. And now, as I say, we go invite Una, first Naya, Una sign. Then we go turn the paper so anybody where they among you now leaders, and I'm not say there are so many leaders, not just that you not go do for everybody for Sidon. They will come and sign, and then people then go no say our clergy, the ones we respect so much, stand for peace, and therefore I get for comport myself in that manner. So on that note, I want to tell Una thank you, and we go start. What you want for do? Follow, make the process fast. So you go come sign, you pass on to the other person instead they sign and pass on so that you are here all. So at the end of the day, interreligious council, when at the head go take one and in go make copies for a membership. Then also one go to the security and one go to the Ministry of Social Welfare and the one go to information. Now so they do them. Then go do the wait itself. We really know how. Can we do? Okay, well, let's do the signing. Well done, go cancel now, please.
We dey look for the news we dey around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices come. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. They count on me, they count on we anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin, let's get the power. You can call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like an eagle we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Voices down. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. They count on me, they count on we anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl begin, let's get the power. You call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.